Today, we will gonna learn about logical and bitwise operator in Lisp programming language. Common Lisp provides three logical operators, AND, OR, and NOT. These operators are Boolean values. Assume x has a value of 10, y has a value of 100, z equals value of nil. These lines are AND. In the first line, it returns 10. Why 10? Because AND operand, it takes any number of arguments. The arguments are evaluated left to right. If all arguments evaluate to non-nil, then the value of the last argument is returned. Otherwise, nil is returned. Non-nil. It evaluates all the values. If all the values has no nil or a value has no nil in all the arguments, it returns the last argument. So it returns 10. The second line, it returns 100 because all the values in this argument are non-nils or has a values. In this third line, it returns nil. Why nil? Because z is a nil value or a null value and x was a 10. It did not return that 10 because 10 and the arguments has a nil value, so it returns nil. It concluded that it evaluates all the arguments. If all arguments has a value, it returns the last argument. The second one is the OR. OR value, it takes any number of arguments. The arguments are evaluated left to right until one value evaluates to non-nil. In such case, the argument value is returned. Otherwise, it returns nil. Here, why it returns 100? It returns 100 because it evaluates all the argument and the argument has no nil or one nil, so it returns 100. Or say that has no nil, so it returns to 100. The second one, it returns to 10 because it's same for the first that it has no nil. Same with this. The last line, it returns 10. As you say that, or it takes the number of arguments are evaluated left to right until one evaluates to non-nil. X is a non-nil, so it returns x and it not return to z because it evaluates all the non-nil. Last is AND NOT. NOT means it takes one argument and returns true if the argument evaluates to nil. If the value is nil, it returns true. So not x. X is not nil, so it returns to nil. Z is a nil, so not z. It returns to true because z is a nil. Concluded that AND returns an argument if all the arguments are no non-nil arguments, and OR it returns one argument if even though there are non-nil in the subjects. Plus is it returns AND NOT, it returns nil if the value has a value and true if the value is nil.